back. We're gonna learn how to knife. It's not why these convent doors for a worldly type like you, missus. We're the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss, all pure and saintly like. Now bugger off. Hang about. Ain't you that lass as goes by the name of Evern? I am. Huh, I knew it. Something about milling primals leaves its mark on a person, it does. Anyway, you being who you are, you must have an inkling as to what goes on here, eh? The Admiral sent you to meet with one of me associates after that business with Leviathan, if you recall. Oh, that's right, lass. You stand at the entrance of the Rogues Guild. Of course, it'd be a poor sort of underground organisation if we put a bleeding sign up on the front of the door. Anyway, from what Lady Ugiri told me, you're pretty hardy in a scrap. She's off seeing to some private business right now, but I reckon we might have some use for a prime lass like you. If you've an interest in joining us, tip us your daddles, and we'll put a hilt in each one, just like the gods intended. So, what do you say? Fancy learning a new trade? Absolutely. Good to see you keen, but I should probably warn you on a few points before you dive in. Where most guilds take pride in turning their members into the best bloody candlestick makers they can be, we only care about getting the job done. And the job ain't pretty. You become one of us, and you'll be soon be neck deep in scum and knife fights. As if you're looking to scamper across rooftops and bilk dandies of their blunt, you'd best take up with a different crew. Think on that, and come back if you're still keen. I'm still keen. My first daggers. Lonward. I almost called him Loneward. Loneward. Lonward would have you reaffirm your desire to join the Rogues Guild. They just scare you off then? Ben. And they told me you was a meddlesome lass, and so it's proved. You'll need every ounce of that metal soon enough. Now, step inside and have a prattle with Jackie. He's our front man, master of the guild. Or Jack, sorry. You may now freely enter the Rogues Guild. Speak with Lonwood whenever you can head inside. It's like the Lalafell house. Geez, not much to it at the moment, are there? You're going to join us in the shadows, are you? Been luck to you, then. Like, Benny, really? Hi. Samurai sword? Hi, I'm the one they call Jack. Though I'm surprised you've heard of me. Perhaps you'd be good enough to tell me your name, along with that of the kindly Covers told you mine. Your doorman told me your name. Ah, famous Vevern. Oh, Lonely Left Patch let you in, did he? Lonely Left Patch? Can't throw a blade for shite, but that one eye don't miss naught when it comes to sizing up a dimber mort for the stolen. Just one thing. You ain't a pirate, are you? No. Well, there's time you was stalled to the why would he ask if I'm a pirate? Huh. Well then, it's time you was stalled to the rogue. Pull on your best beater cases and I'll swear you in myself when you're ready. Now, I could fill your waddles with the storied history of our guild, but that's just wids and wind. Most important thing, the only thing we care about is getting the job done. Now, most folk, and I'm assuming you're among them, know that not long after Limsa's founding, the city was overrun by a motley collection of pirates and thieves. But as wild as that lot were, it soon became clear that they'd all end up killing each other if they didn't lay down a few rules. An unspoken code of conduct, as it were. 1. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Lamincers. 2. You don't rook a crew out of their spoils. And 3. You don't trade culls like they was chattel. Don't bite purses of the fellow Lamincers. Rook a crew out of their spoil. Okay, no, yeah. I'm trying to, like, I'm just thinking, like, have we run into anyone in Limsa that hasn't abided by those rules? Because obviously, like, Sicard, Sicard's crew were exploiting the kobolds, but that wasn't exploiting the code. They were, for reasons they would readily explain, they would probably adhere to that over everything else. Yeah, even the pirates that were a part of the Arcanus questline, I don't think did shit along those lines either. Yeah, that people might still be holding to this then. Like it's one thing to be like, I think in this circumstance, it's easy to have like perspective of like, oh well, I have 4 expansions under my belt in terms of looking at whether or not that code has been followed, but I think it actually might have. Unless there's side quests I'm thinking of that, that would speak to the opposite. Like, there have definitely been pirates out for each other's bounty, but once someone's taken it, it hasn't been, like, it's not, they don't usually go after it. I'll admit, the finer points of the code are might murky, but most agree on those for 3 at least. Now, you might be thinking none of that amounts to a sack of dillberries now the Admiral's outlawed piracy. But in the back alleys and black markets where Melvib's grip ain't so tight, the code's still alive and well. And just as the law is enforced by the Yellowjacks, the code is regulated by us rogues. Oh, interesting. So the rogues are like the rogues. Yeah, okay. The rogues are to the pirates as the Yellow Jackets are to the rest of Laminsa. Interesting. We go where the shadows are darkest and hand out justice to them as break the code. Some run-soaked cove steals goods from the wrong cull and we'll steal them back. That's the job, my nutty lass. Of course, we don't hop the twig when blade work's called for, neither. You'll see there's more to our dagger play than just sticking culls with the pointy end. We'll weaken a mark with poison, fade away and strike in the Darkmans. Whatever it takes to get the work done. Oliver, what do you say to that? Got the guts to do a rogue's job? Do you have? Goddamn right. Alright then. First off, we'll have to get your kit sorted out. Rogue needs to be light on her dew beaters to stay on the mark's trail. The job might have you fighting across a deck or weaving through a mob, and the last thing you want is a bleeding great battle axe what hooks itself on every rope and post. That's why we stick to daggers. They let you slip through the streets just as easily as they slip through a rook's ribs. Yeah, take these stabbers and let's see how they look on you. Just don't get so excited when, with your new toys that you forget to dress for the role. You'd be surprised how many cults come back to me in their bloody clothes. Oh, called out. Like, put some fucking gear on. I don't know if I actually have anything that would work. Because I don't think... fuck. I don't remember what... Why does this always come up? Fuck off. I've had that many goddamn rolls and stuff like that. It shouldn't have to... no. Gear set list. New. There we go. Yeah, okay. I gotta get some basic shit then. Before we head off. Because, yeah, not heading out in me bloody small clothes. I do appreciate how many places, like, kind of reference that of, like, just make sure you put on some fucking gear, like... We understand you're excited to be a rogue, but, like, come on. We have some standards here. Going out in the all and together ain't one of them. Or is one of them. Oh, you don't have armor. Right. Fieldcraft. Am I stupid? Yeah, it's just... You're just weapons. It must be in the other bit. You, maybe? Yes. There we go. I may as well buy, like, lowest level I can get for all of them. Although... Oh no, that's at least level 1. Yeah, once I get off the ground it'll probably be easier, but yeah. Then... Oh, but... First off, you can go there, go here, and then... I can't wear those yet. Nice. Well, close enough. Really don't sell level 1 stuff other than that. I suppose, like, the stuff you get, at level 1 is mostly cosmetic and doesn't actually give you that much stats, so the only one that probably does actually give you stats is the chest. Oh. What do we got? Spinning Edge. Deal an attack. Yep, I'm heading inside, thank you. Stabbers in your fambles. God, pirate talk. Jack wishes to give you a few pointers on dagger play. Managed to strap those daggers on without cutting yourself? Well, we're off to a good start, I'd say. Next, you'll want to get a feel for the weight and speed of your new weapons. I reckon those blatant cheats in the fields outside Limsa should serve for your first lesson. Aye, test your blades on a few of them lambs, and slice up some rats and pugils for good measure. Mind that you mill them beasties one at a time, though, lass. I know you served far worse in the past, but you're no dimmer dammer with them stabbers just yet. When I need to have more confidence myself, finally mustered the courage to fight into ranked. Oh, nice. Good job. Yeah, ranked play is always, like... Ranked play is always nervous to get into. Like, to be honest, when was the last time I seriously did ranked play? Honestly, might have been StarCraft 2, now that I think about it. I think? Yeah. Yeah, no, it probably is StarCraft 2. But yeah, I know how that shit goes. Create shadows that nullify damage up to 20% of maximum health. Oh. Is that like a... It's like a shield. Is that a shield? I feel like that's a shield. Oh, right. It shows me, like, every single instance of a monster. Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, good to know. Wow, they get a fucking shield really early. Damn. Did I get anything new? No. What? Alright, come on then. Oh no. How come some of them... Oh, right, because there's a fate here, so... Yeah. Can't I fight the lot of you? Gust slash. Fuck you. Put that up there, is it? What? I might as well actually try and complete this now that I'm here. Oi. What I should do as well. Oh. Not yet. Hold on. Die. Equip that, equip that, equip that, and equip that. Okay, cool. We're no longer naked. Lamb. Oh. There's other shit I need to put on my bars. General. Mount roulette. Limit break's already on there. Sprint's already on there. Reduces damage taken when falling. Oh, and then, yeah, of course. Increasing movement speed. Okay. Oh. Like meteors in P2 for DSR. I feel like... Who was streaming DSR that I saw playing Ninja? Was it Arthas? I feel like it might have been Arthas. Yeah, no, it was. No, like, he was doing world first runs with Ninja. Like... Some patterns can be super tight, and the 5% increased speed can be real bad juju. Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. You can probably offset that with, like, moving back and forth. That doesn't actually seem hard that seems like it'd be a gotcha if you didn't know about the increased movement speed, but, like, if you're doing an ultimate, I would presume you would understand that you move faster than other people, thus, like, the strategies people have in place for non-ninjas would need adjusting. Like, I don't know, maybe that's the kind of thing that, like, yeah, you tell me that, and I'm like, okay. So? There's gonna be a strategy for non-ninjas, and the movement speed won't matter if you, like, just are able to compensate for that. Done with your milling, are you? You can never have enough blade practice, lass. In fact, I'll even add a list of marks to your hunting log. Pit yourself against a lot, and you'll soon learn some new steps for your dance with the daggers. Aye, you must think of yourself as a dancer, not a bleeding butcher. You only need so much force to ram a short blade into the hilt. precision and speed. That's how you get the most out of your stabbers. Bulky armor will only have you plodding about like an ungainly Urok. So make sure you're wearing gear what'll let you move freely. Alright, get your blade work up to scratch, Vevern, and I might just have a job for you. Thank you. I'm already level 6. Let's go. Jack appears eager to give you a first assignment. Oh there, Vevern. Must say you look comfortable enough with those stabbies of yours. I reckon you're good and ready for your first assignment. Ordinarily, I'd stow me wids and let you get on with your work, but seeing as we only just dragged you into the shadows, there might be a couple of things what you ain't yet familiar with. Let's build on what you likely do know, and that's the fact that the Admiral, God bless her soul, has outlawed piracy in Limsa Lominsa. So why do you think there's still so many sodden pirates in this town? I'll tell you why. It's because there's still one way for them to loot and pillage without incurring the wrath of the law. All you need to do is apply to serve the thalassocracy as a certified privateer. A captain with a privateer's license is free to terrorize the seas till the old goats come home, as long as he only targets vessels what belong to the Guardian Empire. Of course, considering how bloody vast the Empire is, that's plenty of looting to go around. Crews fill their holds with Imperial plunder, then sail back here to Limsa to offload the spoils. And that's where this particular case went sour. See, this one crew got their fambles on a Magitech device, firing mechanism to be precise, but was rooked out of their hull by some heavy-handed coves. If you recall, that don't sit well with the code. If you're bold enough to rook a pirate out of his due, then you'd best be prepared for a visit from the rogues. Ah, speaking of visiting rogues, Underfoot, over here, lad. Oh, hell yeah. I want the pair of you working together on this. Pass sentence on them code-defined rooks and bite back that Magitech part. Eh? What's this lass need me for? You're in charge of new recruits, ain't you? It's Vevern's first assignment. You go along and give her the benefit of your wisdom. Since when was I in charge of you? Ah, bugger it. So I guess we're to be partners for the now. Name's Perimu Haurimu, sorry. Perimu Harimu, but most of me fellows call me Underfoot. You might seem a touch reluctant, but Perimu's one of our best. You just do as he says and you'll get the job done. Don't give me that look. Fucker. Alright then, me young rogue. Seeing as this is your first official outing, I want to be sure you dance steps up to task. With them short blades, you need to get in good and close to your mark, eh? But we ain't bleeding swads in shining armour, and the lighter kit we wear ain't much protection from a click to the gan. The gan? The fuck? Jesus Christ, the pirates speak. Gan definition. A variety of Chinese spoken mainly in Jiangxi province. That's probably not it. Noun? What is Gan in Old English? Blood. Or to go. Hold on. What did that? To the Gan. Scottish Gaelic? Them? No, that's definitely not it. To go... Yeah. Verb. I'm looking for it as a noun. Well, I guess I'm not getting that one. It might be slang, too. So if you don't fancy spitting blood and teeth, your best defense is simply not being where your mark winds up to land nasty clout. Sliding around to a flank usually does the trick, but there's some run fun every rogue should master. The Shade Shift. Clear your mind and trust in your speed, and you can leave an axe-wielding brute or spell-flinging mage chasing your shadow while you bury your stabbers in his guts. Right now, it's time you put this lesson into practice against some of those Aurelae out in Lower Lenosha. I hope you was paying attention, lass, because those tentacles can pack a wall. Enjoy. Oh, okay. Thanks for the vote of confidence, dipshit. Now, there's probably some hunt stuff here that I can at least take care of. Oh, yeah, those are some of them. Lower Lenosha? I may as well try and get as many of these as I can while I'm there. Cedarwood up to the north. Middle, lower. Again in Cedarwood. Lower, again in Cedarwood. And middle. Okay, so the rest are in Middle Lenosha. Oh. I don't think any of those were in Lower Cedar. Lower Cedar. Yeah, okay. So the rest are in Lower Cedar. Hi. Oh, actually. Roll. Bloodbath, go there. Lake Sweep, go here. Second Wind. Faint. Arm's Length. True North. No. There, thank you. Okay, none of these have positionals yet. So, one of the mobs... Ah. No, we can do an 8. That's fine. Oh. There's only 2 of them. Was it the dodo that was the only one left? Oh no, there's cave bats as well. Well, I know where the... Ah. I was gonna say, I know where the cave bats are gonna be. Turns out I know where you are as well. here, I would bet. Bingo. Ow. Ugh. Fucking right wrist just flared up. It's so weird. I've been in meetings all day. How the fuck am I having wrist pain? Oh, unless I... Oh, no. I did actually sleep on it weird last night, so maybe it's just being put in a position where it's like that. I swear, like, ever since winter started, I've been sleeping like it's either, I've been sleeping 6 to 7 hours or 10 hours, and there's absolutely zero in between. Which is unfortunate, because, like, I like sleeping 8 and getting up on time for work. So, like, I've either woken up early, or I've fallen asleep again. And as a result, I've, like, slept weird. Because for some reason, if I fall asleep again after, like, a big sleep, I tend to just, like, my body is just like, I'm gonna sleep in the most fucked up position possible. And it's gonna be refreshing, but I'm gonna be sore afterward. Alright, I'm back. Hi, I did it. Done with your practice then? String of them tentacle buggers will soon teach you to stay on your toes, eh? Now we got your blood rushing, I'd say time to get down to work. First things first, we need to track down them addled co's what rooked that Magitech gadget. Might be as one of our rogues has heard something. The guild thrives on information, you see, and we've agents scattered far and wide with their glazers keen on their wattles to the ground. Let's pay us a visit to Itolwan, the Drowned Wench. Ask her for a weak ale and see what that gets you. I'm not setting you up for a laugh, lass. Trust me. Okay. Of course they have code words with fucking Drowning Wench. That only makes sense. Already I'm liking the positioning of what the rogues are. Like, in a city of pirates, it would be really easy to just kind of like, hey, we're another faction of pirates, yeah! But no, they're like, hey, so you know how there's a lot of pirates here, right? Well, we're the ones that keep them in order. Like, some of them don't give up pirating, and we're gonna make sure they don't fucking fuck with people. That reminds me, is there a questline for this year? I don't actually know. I should look into that. Actually, it might be at the top of my Make It Rain seasonal campaign. Oh, well, actually, I never do the seasonal stuff on the stream, because I just keep that for myself. Yeah, I made the mistake, I think, like, once of doing a seasonal thing on stream, and, yeah, not again. I don't think. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. What's your pleasure, miss? A weak ale. Never in all my days. We may serve some cheap grog in the wench, but not that was watered down. If our usual ale is too bold for your taste, mayhaps you'd like to order from the underground menu? There's quite a lot on offer for a customer with your roguish charms. Was there something in particular I could help you with? The trouble over the Magitech loot. It was not a subtle job. The gang in question is an unusual group of former pirates calling themselves the Dainty Demolishers. They seem to be enamored of court dandy mannerisms and have a preference for seasoned Garlean machinery. Also known for conspiring with goblins. Rumours say that the Demolishers visit a beastman camp in Middle Lenosha to fence their goods. And those goods generally take the form of Imperial technology. I imagine the goblins were rather pleased to take possession of a Mark Mark 43 anti-aircraft cannon firing mechanism. If you mean to steal the device back, then your trail leads to the Goblin camp in Summerford. Thank you. Summerford, eh? Oh shit. Sorry, hold on a sec. Figure out a way to set this up better so I don't have to worry about that shit happening. Resting my leg again, because I've, like, gone and fucked it up again. Which means, like, keeping it raised. And, I keep pushing the pillow off the little pile of boxes I've got under my desk. Summerford, eh? On your way, lass. Meet me across the river from the camp and we'll plan our next move. Rising to the challenge. Ill-pleased with the carelessness of the wench's customers. I don't know what that actually does. Interesting. Actually, while I'm out in the middle of the no-show, I may as well go and find those other hunts. Summerford. 3 Balm Rend. Or Bend, excuse me. But yeah, I appreciate that they're positioning the rogues in a, like, unique position here, because it gives them an interesting perspective on Limsa. The Marauders Guild feels like more the prototypical kind of plunderers, all things considered. Oh, yeah, right. Nice. I have to kill 3 of those, don't I? Ugh. Why was that one 10? Huh. Some of them are just 13. That's interesting. I like how I'm doing this with fucking Nanamo on my head. On Fevern's head. That's great. Not perturbed in the slightest. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get to, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to 15 tonight. It's a bit of a shame, because that would have been dungeon territory. Still got a couple of things to do. The rest are in Summerford. Question is where? Well, some of them are soldiers, so I'd presume somewhere a little bit more... Ooh. Oh, pirate. Yeah, right. Hi. Yeah, what up? Go on. Let's go. Ow. Wait, what? Oh, did I only need one of those? Huh. Oh no. It's the captain! Go on then. Yippee! Ooh, I've got hide. I feel like I probably want... No, there's a... Actually, what on earth would I put this on? put that there for now. What is this? Okay. Blending with your surroundings, making it impossible for most enemies to detect you, but reducing your movement speed by 50%. Has no effect on enemies 10 levels higher than you. Cannot be executed. Effects end when you use any action other than sprint or upon reuse of hide. Yeah, I was going to put it on control sprint, but I realized, like, Ninja actually has movement speed abilities, so yeah, it doesn't quite make sense. Goblin Fisher. Well, I'm going to assume that they're probably on the coast of Summerford if they're fishers. I would hope, at least. Yeah, there are the pucks. Wolf rats. Oh, maybe over at the camp? Over at the camp. There we go. Really, only one of them? Okay. Sure. Oh. Here's Peru. Oh, right, we were going over to the goblins. Shit. Get your noggin down, Vevern. I've been, snilching, the action across the way there. No sign of the demolishers, but I did see one of them gambler coves, stuffing the Guardian gadget into his backpack. No, Itoll one. I knew Itoll one would steer us right. This is your chance, lass. Call out that gambler gobby and grab all that device. I've lost track of which gob it was, but I'm thinking it's that sod on the left. Just make sure you dance away from any bomb blasts. Twisting and dodging in the middle of a fireball might not save you from getting your eyebrows singed off. Thanks, mate. Okay, so just beat them up until you find the right one. Gotcha. Oh, I got it. Okay. I thought I might actually have to kill a couple before I actually... That's the way, lass. There's naught for me to do but sit on me daddles and watch. So you got your hands good then? Firing mechanism number 43. Developed in the 43rd year of the first Garlean Emperor's reign, this trigger device works with all Imperial Mark 43 anti-aircraft cannons. Aye, this is a device, and no mistaken. Let's get it back to the guild, eh? We still owe them demolisher bastards a million, but they'll keep for the now. Yeah, you should be the one to deliver the price, Jack. It was your hand what snatched it out of the goblin's paws, after all. Thanks. Captain, I say. Some fiend has perpetrated violence upon our goblin colleagues, whilst we sought but to wet our throats with fine libations. This will not stand, Captain. Our finely filched loot has been pilfered from under our noses. Blasted bother. Blood boils and bubbles at the temerity of this affront. I know not the identity of these audacious buffoons, but they shall be made to pay, and pay dearly. Me, my fine fellows. Huzzah! What the fuck are y'all yelling about? You wanna go? I'm right here. Cowards. I do love how often stuff like this is very much played almost like theater. It's fucking hilarious. Like, yeah, fuck it making sense and being like, hey, why don't I, the Warrior of Light, just turn around and see that they're there? It's like, no, that's not nearly as fun. God, that really does hamper your movement speed. Jeez, I didn't realize that had that profound effect on your movement speed. It didn't even feel like I was at 100% while walking in, with Sprint up. Oh, then again, you later on get, like, just a passive movement speed increase, so maybe that kind of, like, levels it out a bit. Also gotta clean out my fucking bags, Jesus. Oh. Yeah, yeah. We don't keep the doors open for just anyone, lass. You managed to grab all that firing mechanism, Vevern? Sure did. Still in one piece, too. You done well for your first assignment, lass. Don't look like much, but that crew put their lives on the line to deploy this here bauble. They'll be pleased to see it's. They'll be pleased to see it snatched back from the Ruffmans. I was about to say ruffians. If you had to do. If you had to do for the dainty demolishers, Jack, the job ain't over. You're right, Underfoot. It ain't. You break the code, you face the consequences. Oh, this is not at all what I expected from the inside of a convent. And who might you be, sirs? Your ignorance is understandable. After all, our schemes are always perfect, our ice impeccable. Shall I reveal our infamous name and drink in your delicious terror? Oh god, where is this going? We are deadly, dastardly, dictionally devil... Dictionally! Oh, fuck me. I was talking about it being, like, fucking theater, and then these motherfuckers are literally like, yeah, our vocabularies are far more loquacious than the rest of you. Quail before the dainty demolishers. Captain, I say, there's a louse who misappropriated our merchandise. I concur. She's the self-same simpleton whom we trailed unnoticed to this very establishment. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Now, my dear dandies, let's not be unpleasant. We should endeavour to resolve this distastefulness without resorting to insults or other less diplomatic methods. At least not yet. You there. Yes, the clean-cheeked errand boy. Be a good fellow and fetch me your superior. One of your colleagues has committed a terrible crime against us, and we shall not be leaving until the proper restitution has been paid. Oh, an errand boy now, am I? Tell me, Captain, just what kind of place do you think this is, then? This place? Well, I suppose it is some manner of convent. The one-eyed doorman named it the Dutiful Sisters of the Elderwise, or some such. And you've yet to realise your mistake. Your fate was sealed the moment you dragged your sorry quarren across the threshold. Are you threatening me, boy? Oh, and my fellows, cut out that impudent tongue. We've exhausted our reserves of dainty today, lads. Show these fraudulent sisters how the demolishers deal with upstarts. Bro, there's like... You still don't understand, do you? Yeah. What did you think was gonna happen? There are but three sorts of culls what the doorman will let pass. Clients, recruits. Godspeed. I'll kill you all! Didn't your mom teach you not to interrupt a lady when she's talking? You'd have learned that the third sort of cull is the bollocks for brains mark that marches himself right into the rogue's den. Rogues? But we were so careful. What are tales in me pirate days? Stories about the merciless rays who uphold the code. They weren't called rogues back then, though. The upright thieves, they were. The knives in the shadows. You can't be them. You're just trying to scare me. Well, the captain of the dainty demolishers is not so easily cowed. Oh, you dumbass. The hell's with your deceptions? Huzzah for my fallen comrades! Deceptions. Aye. Anyone you meet could be a rogue captain. Even a clean-cheeked errand boy. He's still breathing. Find some rope and string him up someplace in town. Good shit. And now the job's done. Quite an introduction you had there, eh? Holy shit! Welcome to Limsa Laminsa's ever-churning underbelly, where the thieves shed their skins and became rogues. God damn! God, this is one of those few situations where, like, this played out exactly how you'd hope it would if in a situation where you're looking in on the story as a player, right? Because there's a lot of situations where a story will try and make you suspend disbelief to believe that a thing that comes to mind immediately can't happen. And sometimes that'll be because a character says, hang on, that's not a good thing to do, that's not smart, blah, blah, blah. Or it might just be kind of assumed you suspend your disbelief for it. There's a lot of action scenes later in 14, especially a couple in Endwalker that I can think of, where it doesn't really manage to ride that line between successfully suspending the disbelief of the player and being believable. Or, like, being believable enough to suspend disbelief, I should say. But this was, like, the complete opposite of that, where it's like, okay, these three just walked into the Rogues Hall. Oh, we're probably going to have a combat encounter with... No. No. The doorman is really careful about who he lets in, and there are 8 other people in here. How else was this going to go? Also, it's literally the people they were looking for. Like, oh, goddamn. Stellar start. And this is the level 5 quest? Fuck me. I'm not much for discussing the old days, but since it's come up, I might as well clear up the confusion. It was back when piracy was at its peak. The codes what protected the code were dimmer dampers, the best lads and lasses to be had from among the pirate crews. They bit back the goods what was wrongly bitten and came for the guilty under cover of darkness. Upright thief became the title for those codes, what dealt in sanctioned steel and milling. It was only those as had cut all ties with the Buccaneers' life what was accepted into the ranks, conflicting loyalties and all that. They formed their own guild and even their own way of speaking, and what was once pirates was pirates no more. Later on, when Melvib took the Admiral's chair, the uptight thieves agreed to abide by her laws. We became the Rogues Guild to mark the change, and altered our recruitment policy to accept adventurers like yourselves. But although the title is different, the job remains the same. Uphold the code and preserve the underground society what spawned us. Just as you've done with this assignment. Keep up the good work, Vevern, and you'll go far in the shadows. Hell yeah. What are we... Oh, chest piece is only level 1, yeah. Easy. Oh, there's a lot of easy shit to clear out of there, at least. Stray into the shadows. Jack has another assignment for you. Fine morning to you, Vevern. And a fine morning it is for a spot of work, wouldn't you agree? This time round, it seems some eager buccaneers scampered aboard a local merchantman and made off with a shipment of muskets. Now, seeing as it ain't lawful to cloy from a Limson vessel to begin with, the Yellow Jackets fell upon them daft coves before their boots was even dry. They caught the pirates right there on the docks. But the stolen boomsticks was nowhere to be found. I think it's in a longboat deal, I'm thinking. That's when our guild was officially contracted to retrieve the goods, which weren't really needful, since the code would have had us on the job anyway. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Liminsons and all that. So, this is your assignment, me natty lass. Find out where them weapons went and bite that shipment back. Seeing as the cutters has hit that merchantman already rotten in irons, you needn't rush in with your stabbers and stabbing. I want this job handled quick and quiet, and I've the perfect partner to show you how it's done. Hell yeah. This is Keeb. Vakib, the Stray. Ain't no other rogue what can match her in the arts of skulking. A pleasure. There's some problem, Vakib? You seem a bit out of sorts. I'm bloody starving. I had one of them finger sandwiches set aside. You know, those egg-filled tasties they make at the Bismarck. But when I got back from me work, it was bloody gone. That's for keeps. I thought it was underfoot. I mean, well, you just head out on the job, and I'll see if I can turn up that missing sandwich by the time you return. Alright, Jack. One more detail you should know. Them muskets was meant for the Yellow Jackets' armory, so once all's bob, you can hand the goods to one of their culls directly. We can start whenever you're ready, Vevern. I've had a colleague keeping a wattle out for what that might help us, so I suggest you find a few... I suggest you have a few wids with her first. You find her at the Hyaline? Posing as a fishmonger. Okay. Oh my god. Click. Honestly, these first few quests might just take up, like, the entire time I've got for streaming. Which is cool. I wasn't really keen on, trying to fill time dungeoning when, like, I could probably barely get there. Or to be, like, 5 minutes of, like, awkward shit and then done. Oh, fuck, I went the fucking wrong place. God damn it. Aft Castle. Oh. Hello there, miss. We've carp and trout, lobster and shrimp. But I tell you, you've been looking for a special breed of fish. Long, skinny kind, what's bark will put a bloke on his ass. We don't sell that kind here, but you might try them foreign merchants. What's they called again? Ah, the Traders of Edge. They hail from South Sea Isles and are known for dealing in all types of nasty spitters and cutters. I should warn you, these folks ain't ones for questioning the source of their merchandise. In fact, they seem more than happy to pay for goods what came from below decks, so to speak. But if you're still keen to get your hands on those rare fish, then you best hurry. The Edge merchant what's visiting Limsa is looking up to load up and leave the city before long. Just oh my god. Fucking pirate talk. Just how he means to transport his goods remains a mystery, though. What with all the eye blades he's got nursing his operation, makes it hard for a girl to get close enough to eyeball the competition. It does. I'll be sure to keep an eye peeled on your behalf, but it might be as you can learn a little more from the folk around town. Okay. Hear that? Traders of Edge, eh? Well, if one of their merchants been staying in the city, someone will know something to point us in the right direction. The trick is to listen without being seen. You'd be surprised at how culls will cackle when they think no one is about. We'll focus on places what see plenty of traffic. You can have the Bismarck, the Ferry Docks, and East Hawker's Alley. I'll try me luck at other spots, then meet you in front of the guild when I'm done. Remember, keep quiet and keep your wattles open. I don't know what half of those words mean, ma'am. I don't speak no pirate. Culinarians Guild. Actually, hold on. I'm like real quick. I'm gonna check if there is actually a quest for this. Because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna kick myself and forget. HTTP squx.to me. It starts in Uldar. Oh my god, you get a wind-up Godbert. Well, I know what I'm doing after this stream. Yeah, right. Culinarians Guild. Oh my god, she got her sandwich. Yeah. Looks like just a plain old bun, but alright. Diving Dove appears distressed over some matter. Approach her while cloaked with by your hide ability and attempt to eavesdrop on her grumbling. Diving Dove is grumbling in discontent. The sneer of that customer's face. You think I command this skillet to cook while more swiftly just to meet his pressing departure schedule? I don't know how things are done in the South Seas, but here in Limsa Laminsa, folk appreciate that fine cuisine cannot be rushed. Come now, Dove. You must not speak ill of the patrons. Now, what was next on my list? Oh, another finger sandwich for the dutiful sisters. Someone there is rather fond of eggs. I was kind of hoping she'd be gone. Pissed off somewhere else. Where else can we go? Okay, both of them are down here. Alright, Fisherman's Guild first. Oh, actually, no, I can do that. It's coming back. Because I can walk directly to the Rogues Guild from there. Geralf is speaking in a low but lively tone to a nearby customer. Approach him while cloaked by a hide ability. Geralf is hawking his wares to a customer. You have quite an eye for quality, sir. Who the fuck? Yo. You have quite an eye for quality, sir. You have a splendid range of produce from every corner of Eorzea. One simply cannot visit Limsa without sampling some of the local specialties. Would you care for some freshly squeezed Notion orange juice, or perhaps our famed salt cod is more to your taste? Geralt continues to espouse the virtues of his merchandise, but his impassioned urgings appear to have little relevance to your assignment. I don't think I've ever seen someone that looks like that, though. Like, they kinda look part Ixal, part Amalja? But, yeah. Huh. Interesting. Strange mix, yeah. Also, hi PJ, how's it going? Like, I can't imagine that's an addition after A Realm Reborn. Because if you're talking about, like, southern seas, like... Oh, I guess they could be, like, southern Lenosha, or, like, southern Thanalan. There's some islands out here that it could be, but my mind is immediately drawn to places like the New World and, Mericidia. So, like... How well? Renarasu appears distraught. He's mumbling anxiously to himself. Oh, curse my sense of duty. Wish I had stayed at the winch for that extra pint instead of returning early. I didn't ask to see anyone being bribed. Certainly not my relief pilot. I wonder what that merchant was about. Smuggling? Yeah, most likely. Should I report this to the Yellow Jackets? What if I'm being watched? I could end up face down in the harbour. Ah, if only you knew. We'll be going to Blue Mage Land, right? I personally think that's going to be our next destination. I would be... Considering we're trying to free Azhdaya, I'd be very surprised if that didn't end up with us saving Azhdaya and then going to Mericidia in the next expansion. Especially considering, like, there's a little bit of stuff in 6.4 that seems to allude to people looking for Archons for a job, and traveling into new places? That seems to line up. Welcome back, Vevern. I hope your skulking went well. Might be an angel of death with daggers, but any rogue what shuns the shadows is headed for an early grave. Sneaky Mortkin knows about without risking a scrap, or slip herself into the best position to ambush a mark. Once they've seen you, though, your rum fun is done. Hiding is part of concealment and distraction, and you won't be disappearing on a cove what already knows you're there. Gotcha. Alright, I'm done prattling. What do you manage to learn about our musket buy-in merchant friend? He bribed someone. Slipping coin to a ferry port, was he? And by what he heard from that, what you heard from the chef at the Bismarck, this trainer means to hop the twig and soon. That matches with my own findings. He's vacated his rooms at the inn, paid his dues in full. Being a merchant, we can be sure that he won't be leaving without his merchandise. So here's the plan. We wait for him to stack his goods on the pier, then ghost in and grabble them firearms. I'm hoping we can get the job done quiet and under cover of darkness, Darkman's. But it never hurts to be prepared for the worst. Sounds like he's got a small army of sellswords on the payroll. Oh shit, we're doing this now. I'll send word to the Yellow Jackets and have them post a cull near Hawker's Alley. That way, you won't have to bolt once you've bitten the goods. The mark should be along any moment, Vevern. Have you got your skulking boots on? Sure I have. Let's fucking go. You ever played Ninja? Nope. I'm doing the questline for the first time. PJ, like... Got him. Easy. I was behind the goddamn crates. Fuck you. You're not supposed to be here. I thought I ordered my hirelings to keep this jetty clear. 1, 2, 3. There's one missing. My crate of muskets. It's gone. Vevern? Why are you... Thief! Stop her, you useless slaggards! What am I paying you for? What's up? Ooh, a monk, eh? I don't know if I'm meant to be doing this, considering, like, I can barely hit him, but... God, I wish Sprint would come off cooldown. Please. Here you go, mate. Why, those are our stolen muskets. Quartermaster will be pleased. Okay. Okay, you know, we're done. Yeah, good. I was gonna say, don't make me go all the way back. Okay, technically I have to go all the way back, but not past all those enemies. I did it. That turned hairy, didn't it, Dove? Once he reached the Yellow Jacket, though, the merchant called off his blades. Wise enough to cut his losses, I'll give him that. I'd say we're all done here. Let's head inside and tell Jack the Ben news. Bene. I don't know if to pronounce that Bene or Ben. Heard the sounds of fighting coming from outside, and now I've whittled the cause of it. Thought we were aiming for subtle on this job. Well, they kind of didn't give us a choice. That many swads was there. But you got the Yellow Jackets what they wanted, so all's well that ends well, eh? You're on your way to becoming a first-class rogue, Vevern. Aye, the job didn't unfold exactly as planned, but do you see the value of keeping out of sight? Skulker might seem slow, but it can save you time and a fair amount of bleeding in the long run. Ah. Speaking of unexpected developments, I've a bit of bad news for you, for Keb. Search high and low, but it seems some unprincipled cove has yaffled your sandwich. There were naught but crumbs to be found. No! My sandwich! It was a Bismarck special. Do you know how much I was looking forward to that meal? My belly's about ready to cave in on itself. I saw you eating. It's a tragedy of the highest order, love. And you know I can't bear to see me rogues in such distress. So I gave Underfoot a special assignment. Should be back any moment now. With a freshly made Bismarck's special finger sandwich. You did that for me. You're not japing with me, are you, Jack? This ain't no japing matter. This is the Guildmaster's responsibility to see that all his coves and morts are at their best for the job. Hey, Jack, there you are. I got that sandwich you ordered. Did the chef give me a waffle when I said we was in a hurry? Maybe next time you could think twice before you yaffle a fellow rogue Oh, bollocks! Jack, did you eat my supper? Now, lass, let's not be hasty. There's a fresh new sandwich right here for you. No, I'm done, eh? Cloyd's something what belonged to me, Jack. I can't ignore the code. Aye, the code. I mustn't ignore the code. You're having a laugh, aren't you, lass? Lass? Ah! That might be the swiftest string-up I've ever seen. Punishment to fit the crime. Take a good long look, Fevern. The code exists to preserve peace in Limsa, to keep the alleys from running red with blood. The city's me home, and I'll draw daggers on any cove fool enough to threaten that peace. A pointed lesson. Let's head inside, eh? Your sandwich will get cold. Hey! You need to leave me here all night? At least you give me a grand view of the harbour. God's piss, these ropes are tight. Now we find ourselves indebted to the Rogues Guild. The Rogues Guild. The impropriety of it all. Would that I could see them occupying a cell next to those thieving pirates. Oh, he's down. Keeb's not here? Hang on. Is she outside? Nope. Oh, damn it. I was gonna see if she was enjoying a sandwich or not. Ow. And ropes will leave chafe marks for a bleeding week. May have wriggled myself free, but that's the last time I'd let my belly do the thinking. You just think, if Keeb strung me up over an egg sandwich. These coves what, those coves what, well and try... Oh my god. Those coves what well and truly stomp on the code get it far worse. Oh, okay. Those coves what well and truly stomp on the code get it far worse. Keep up your training, lass, and you'll soon be handing out rogue justice yourself. That took me way too fucking long to get. Holy shit. Sure. Alright. And I'm probably gonna end it there. Yeah, because it's gonna be going around with the hunting log, and it's been 3 hours. That's a decent length of time for a stream. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I already talked about like the other stuff we went through in terms of the job quest we finished up for Shadowbringers, yeah, it continued to be fine. I like the Ciela follow-up, and appreciate that was in a situation that was so colorful, because it would have been really easy to kind of like go to each of the people we talked to throughout the quest lines and have like our own little moment with them, but like bringing everyone together in that situation was really funny. And the Rogues Guild questline is going off fucking... That is a strong fucking start. Like, the level 5 quest alone is like, okay, whoever the fuck is writing this is like, yeah, they're on the fucking money. And like being this I guess not like flippant. What's the word I'm looking for? Being this willing to like string up the guild master of this guild over shit he is saying is like really important to everyone in Limsa because it's the reason we all stay together, etc., etc. Like seeing people hold the guild master immediately to account, even in comedic circumstances, is like a good indication. I think this questline is gonna probably be pretty fucking good. So yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, not much else to say, really. Like, it's off to a really good start. I legit can't think of a, I can't think of an ARR class quest line that starts off this strong. Like, from quest number 2, it immediately makes, like, whoever is writing this quest line is like showing off. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, like what else is there? Gladiators is kind of meh. The Marauders wasn't too bad. I like that. Pugilist I don't think started off great, but it was still like good. Same with Lancer. I feel like Lancer's strong suit is at the end, in the ending specifically. Haven't done that on stream, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. Black Mage is, yeah, it's pretty solid. And, well, Thaumaturge is fine. Thaumaturge, I think, ends on a strong note, and then you get into Black Mage and it really starts going. Arcanist, it's fine as well. And none of the others start off in a from level 1, so like I think the Rogue questline is just straight up taken first place in yeah, no, this is just the best start to a ARR class, well, just a class quest there's been in the game so far. Like, hands down. That is without a doubt the best. Yeah. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Bayonetta 3 on the weekend. I rage quit last Saturday, and then, I unfortunately had to cancel on Sunday. So, I don't know if we're going to beat the game this weekend. I would have been very confident if I had gotten one more stream in last weekend, but circumstances are circumstances. So yeah. As far as I know, there's like 14, 15 chapters, with not including the extra stuff. But the game has been like pretty dense and big with like things to explore, items to get, like challenges and all that stuff, so I'm kind of expecting it might extend past this weekend, but we'll see. Assuming I get my 5 hours in both days, that's 10 hours to beat the rest of the game, and I feel like I'm at least like at the halfway point, so it's not impossible, but we'll see. Yeah, and then it'll be a brand new week. I started getting back into Elden Ring, and we had a really good stream to start that off, so I'm hoping I can continue that next week. Hopefully 2 days this time. That might be a novelty. I don't know if I get far enough with Rogue as is to justify, like, a full Friday night stream of this again. So I might go back to Blasphemous. Kind of depends. We'll see how that goes. I'm also expecting next week to be a unusual one, so like I don't know how during the week streams are actually gonna go. Fair warning there. But then next weekend, it'll be back finishing off whatever there's left of Bayonetta. And then starting a new game. I'm still deciding what that's going to be. Depending on if I finish Bayonetta 3 or not, I might switch up what I'm going to do. But I'll probably talk about that once I have a clear idea of if I'm going to be done with Bayonetta 3 or not. I have an idea if Bayonetta is going to extend. If it's not, I'm going to have a think about it. Because I basically thought of a game I could fill in for like 1 or 2 days. Not like a full next weekend. Because I don't think it's going to last that long. But yeah, those are my rough plans for the rest of the weekend and next week. Yeah, more Bayonetta 3 tomorrow. And the day after. I really hope the game gets back to being okay, being good. I rage quit at a really silly thing, but it was just like 5 different things that piled up on me, and I was just like, I can't. And especially thinking I'd stream the next day, which I ended up not. Like, I really kind of hoped I was just gonna come back the next day and be like, alright, let's go. And then I didn't, but yeah. Yeah. See you all tomorrow for that. So, thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.